Hi, my name is Pendar and I'm the creator of Climate Dice, the engaging storytelling dice game that inspires players to reimagine a better life on planet Earth. When I was young, I had what I call luxury of boredom. Um, we used to get bored, and there is something really beautiful about boredom, because when you get bored, you start using your creativity and imagination to entertain yourself. You create games, you create stories, imaginary world. And unfortunately, children these days, they don't get bored anymore because they're constantly stimulated by screen and back-to-back activities that parents do for them, videos, games. All the time they are engaged and stimulated by something. The issue is, if you look around, everything around you has been imagined by someone at some point of time. Um, so basically, the world we live in has been someone's imagination. And if our children lose their imagination, if they can't imagine their own future, then they have to live someone else's imagination. And the problem with that is most of the people and corporations who create these games and videos, they don't have our children's best interests at heart. In my view, we are facing imagination crisis, and I believe that the imagination crisis may be the biggest crisis of all. That's why I created Climate Dice. The idea is simple. Students roll the dice and use the images as prompts to create stories, ideas, inventions, solutions, and visions of a better future. There are no right or wrong answers. The aim is not to predict the future, the aim is to reimagine it. And the whole process works in 3 steps. You look at an image and start with self-reflection. You think of, by looking at this bee, you think of bee, honey, flowers. And then from there you might ask what if question, or you reimagine an alternative. You think, what if there was no pesticide killing bees? What if there were more white flowers out there? What would happen to us without honey or bees? And then from there, then you might think of an action. Maybe you want to go and plant wildflowers in your back garden or at the school, or go talk to the council and ask them to convert that parking lot to a wildflower meadow. Or, depending on your age and knowledge and where you are on your climate journey, you might want even go and protest in the middle of Parliament Square and ask government to ban the pesticides that used to be banned, and then now farmers can use them again. Or even if you don't do anything, as long as you have a positive idea to do a manifestation, you have those positive thoughts. We all know now that thoughts have energy, and what we need really in this world is more and more positive thoughts. So the action, small or big, there is no good and bad. As long as you do something or just have these positive thoughts, you come out of that fear and anxiety into empowerment. To use Climate Dice, you don't need any specialist climate knowledge, and you don't need lots of preparation time. Climate Dice can be used in a single lesson, a workshop, an enrichment activity, a sustainability project, or simply as a creative storytelling exercise. To support you, we've created a range of free resources in the school zone on our website. There you can find the teacher guide, and there we explain every single image. what topics you can talk about, what topics you better avoid for different age groups, what might create anxiety, if you like. And we obviously recommend not to share those with the players, with children, but it's there for you to for more information if you need any support, if you need. But for children, we prefer them to use their imagination. We don't want to give them any idea. Most importantly, don't worry about doing it perfectly. Simply give your students permission to be curious, creative, and imaginative. You may be surprised by the ideas they come up with. Thank you for helping the next generation keep their imagination alive. And as we always say at Climate Dice, keep your imagination rolling.